It is truly amazing how our emotions can surprise us, especially when we are navigating the complex journey of grief. Sometimes, feelings surface that we never expected, leaving us wondering why we feel a certain way. One of these powerful and often confusing emotions is survivor's guilt. Survivor's guilt is indeed a very common and completely normal emotion experienced by many people after a loss. It is not a sign of wrongdoing or a character flaw. Instead, it is a deeply human response that can arise when someone lives through an event or simply continues to live, while others, especially loved ones, do not. This powerful feeling stems from several deep psychological roots. Often, it begins with a natural sense of injustice, an unconscious question of why you were spared while your loved one was not. There can also be an element of perceived responsibility, where you might replay events in your mind, feeling as though you could have done more or made a different choice. Additionally, continuing to experience joy or success after a profound loss can sometimes trigger guilt, as if your happiness is a betrayal of the person who is no longer here. These are all natural, though painful, ways our mind tries to process something profoundly unfair. Understanding these roots is the first step toward managing this difficult emotion. One helpful approach is to practice self-compassion. Recognize that your feelings are valid and that you are doing your best to navigate an incredibly challenging situation. Consider channeling your feelings into meaningful actions that honor your loved one's memory, such as volunteering for a cause they cared about, or simply living a life that reflects their values. Sharing your feelings with a trusted friend, family member, or support group can also provide immense relief and perspective. It is important to remember that survivor's guilt often highlights the immense love and connection you had with the person who passed away. The more profound your bond, the more likely these complex emotions might surface. This particular type of guilt is a testament to your empathy and capacity for deep feeling, rather than any fault of your own. It is a sign of your caring heart responding to an unchangeable situation. By acknowledging survivor's guilt as a normal part of the grieving process, and by giving yourself permission to feel and process it without judgment, you can begin to ease its burden. Embracing self-compassion and finding healthy ways to honor your loved one allows you to integrate your loss while still living a full and meaningful life, carrying their memory forward with strength and grace.
If you found comfort here, like, subscribe, and share so no one grieves alone.